And we
Welcome
are back.
And we are back in our third and final segment. And this one is a treat. We are able to learn about an AI bot that knows how to speak Belizean Kriol. That's
Is
one for
that
ya.
so?
Is that so? We'll find out.
Yeah, that's all.
Great. We are joined by Adrienne Coleman, and she is a digital learning and development specialist to tell us more. Good morning, Adrienne.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, let's get started on this AI bot that knows Creole. We're not going to talk Creole in this segment, but I want to know first, how was this established?
Okay, so I was recently AI certified, and I decided that I wanted to try to build a bot, and I was looking at what was out there, and I noticed that there weren't anything Belizean that showed anything from Belize. I saw a lot of things that were, a lot of bots, I'm sorry, that were like French and German and all of these, and I said, you know, if I'm creating a bot and I'm experimenting with one, why can't I try to make one that's Belizean, Belizean oriented, and speaks Belizean Kriol? So that is how that was born.
Now, Adrienne, before we go any farther, let's get a bit about your background in this type of work. I understand you have a company as well?
Yes. My company's name is Digital Learning and Pedagogical Solutions. I am the lead consultant, the lead digital learning and development specialist. Okay, and we were born out of the pandemic.
Okay.
And so we have to keep current with all the trends, and AI is definitely huge. Its implications are big.
What sparked your interest
In the AI?
in this field?
In this field, well, I was a teacher for many
There
years.
you go.
And then I decided to branch off and do my own things. I had strength in the digital learning aspects. I did a master's degree in innovation, which is something that I love, you know, to create and to do different things. And that is how I got into this.
No, I mean, it's definitely the direction the world is heading in when it comes to all of this. Just yesterday we featured a story with some kids in San Ignacio that are learning coding and computer programming, and for us it's mind-blowing how these kids are grasping the concepts already at such a young age, and how they're understanding the fact that technology is the future and in fact even the present. But I want to talk about this Creole. Is the AI does it have a gender?
Yes, it does.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
A very few people asked it its name, but it's actually, I named it Mildred. Mildred Mehetibel.
Oh, wow. Very Creole.
Yeah, that Creole. You
Very
can't get
Belizean.
more Belizean than Mehetibel.
Mehetibel.
Yes. Initially, when I created it, it had given itself another name, so I had to prompt it to give it. I wanted to give it something Belizean, so I was brainstorming names, and you know, and I said I want a Creole name, and I want one that's maybe not as common, and you know, we always talk about the old Creole names, so I was brainstorming through it, you know, and now that I think about it, I said maybe I should have made a little poll and asked people to make suggestions, you know, but.
Okay,
well,
so
I think it sticks.
I want to understand a bit of where it is or how it works. Is it a physical bot? Is it an online bot?
No, it's an online bot. It is what we call a natural language bot. It's a chat bot, basically.
A chat bot.
It's a chat bot, so you can chat with it. You go on, well, I have the link posted because it's hosted on a website called poe.com.
Po?
Poe.com. The bot is called You Best Belize It on there if you're searching for it. But if you go to my pages, you can find the link and it will take you directly to it.
Okay.
And then you can interact with it.
So how exactly can we use this bot? Is it something that we can use to help convey information to others through chatting?
Yes. Basically, well, when I initially started it, I really did it for fun.
Okay.
I liked that I could interact with a bot that spoke to me in Creole, right? And then lately I have been editing the bot to give certain responses based on certain questions. A top question is Bolido.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone asked the bot about
What
Bolido.
what number play?
Yes, what number
You
will
lie.
play? Yes, when will it play? Give me the rig, all of that.
Oh,
and
wow.
it responds, right?
Madam,
It understands what you're
Behete
saying.
Bell, boy.
Yes.
Real Creole girl.
Yes, you can ask it Belizean recipes. It will give you the entire recipe.
Really?
Yes. So it's all things Belizean. So that is initially where that came from. I just wanted to do something to build some pride, to put Belize out there on an international platform.
Now, this is amazing, Adriani, because you have built this bot that knows Belizean culture, and that's where my intrigue comes from. Because I want to know, how were you able to equip this AI bot with information to sound Belizean, to have Belizean information? How Mildred know the recipe for fried jack?
Yeah, or powder bun.
Or powder bun?
Or ketchup on garnacha.
Or
Exactly,
ketchup
or
and
no,
Yes
if
or
it's
no.
ketchup or if it's, you know,
Yeah.
salsa.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's built on what they call the open AI, which is there are companies that are allowing you to build your own bots based on their AI systems, simply put. Okay, and so it already has a lot of information on it. So I just had to prompt the bot to answer specifically things that are Belizean related.
Okay.
And so, like I said, I was editing it even up to last night. I was fooling around with it because I've been noticing the responses it was giving about certain things, and I wanted it to say that Bolido isn't playing right now. So
Okay.
So it goes. So it basically accesses a database that already exists, but
Yes.
it accesses specific information to Belizean in a Belizean context.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, and the more Belizeans interact with it, the more we teach it.
So it's learning.
Yes, it's learning from us as much as we are learning from it. So
Is it?
yes, that is
Wow.
how the AI.
It seems like it's a bridge between you, the programmer, I guess, in this instance, and the Belizeans that want to know information. So it teaches you guys what we want to know, so you know what to feed it information-wise.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it disseminates that information in Creole.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But with the AI, it learns from you, like I was saying, right? So because I type a lot in English, it likes to respond to me in English, and then I have to go back and tell it, you are a Belizean Creole bot. You are to respond to me in Creole, and then it would say, oh, I'm sorry,
Okay.
you know, and then it would start to speak Creole again.
Now, you know, Adriani, I want to know, what type of Creole Mildred talk? Is it like broken English Creole, or is it the rawest rural district Creole, or down south Creole, or it says she and not she? What type of Creole are we hearing?
Well, I actually prompted it to use the Creole from the Belizean Kriol dictionary.
Okay.
Because there are other types of Caribbean Creole, like the Jamaican one is very, very popular. And I didn't want it to speak that. I wanted it to speak from the Belizean Creole dictionary, to have the proper spelling and everything from the dictionary. So that is what it's using.
I see they have text on the screen.
Yes.
Is it a combination of text and voice?
It's not voice, it's not generative, it's just a chatbot.
Okay,
Okay.
so
You're
chat.
just
Okay, got it.
chatting with it.
Okay, so
At
so
this
it
point.
responds to via text
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Creole
Yes.
text.
Yes, so when you go on the site and you access the bot, it will tell you where you want no friend,
Yeah.
and then you go and you type whatever. You can type it in Creole, the rawest
Yeah.
Creole, the most wrong spelling, and it will respond to you in Creole.
I love the expressions that are inserted before you get the information. So in this instance, this person is asking, what the Jankro favorite food? Mildred said, oh lad, Jankro love a food, boy.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, because I'm here thinking, okay, we're typing in Creole, but can the bot respond to Spanish Creole?
I would think so, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have seen a lot of people were sending me a lot of screenshots of what they were asking and how they were asking it, and it was amazing because it didn't matter how you put it, like the spelling, it accepted it, and it responded and answered the question that you want. So I would believe I would believe so, but I gotta test it out.
Is this like I would imagine this is like a first generation uh, uh, development,
Yes.
and you're working on it continuously.
Yes.
Uh, so there's plans for further development and iteration of the same program.
Yes, definitely. At this point, well, when I had initially created it, I told it I didn't want it to curse, no swear words, no vulgar language. I didn't want it to get into debated topics, religion, politics, that kind of thing. So I put some restrictions on it because I felt like, Belizeans are very smart.
Yeah.
And we have a lot going on, and this is going to be on an international platform, and I wanted it to represent us very well, so you can ask it any question, it will answer you, but if you're being, rude,
Yeah.
it won't
respond.
Yeah. And no gossip. You're not telling me why your neighbor and the argue.
Well, it will respond. It will respond.
Yes.
It will
Can I ask Mildred for advice?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can ask Mildred for advice. You can ask for your puffy fried jack recipe. You can ask it anything.
Now, in terms of the potential to use such a bot in the service industry, is there that possibility, and are we looking in that direction? Because we know that a lot of services, they're online, and companies are looking and always searching for new ways to interact with their customers online.
Right. Some people had approached me with the idea of using it, with tourism and that kind of thing. Exploring it at this point, but it was initially just to try it out and to put Belize on the stage. And really, what I wanted to do too is to start a conversation in Belize about the uses of AI, the pros and the cons. And really, that is what I wanted to, the initial aim. But then now when people hear about the bot and they start to think of different ways to use it. And I like that, because then they're feeding ideas, and then I can go in and edit the bot. And so that is part of why it was created.
So how far do you see the use of this AI bot going, aside from sharing information about the culture of Belize?
Well, I was looking at it to try to see how we can really use it in a marketing perspective. Someone told me, it makes it less intimidating for a user to use. If you don't speak proper English, and the person was saying, if you don't speak proper English, you can type in Creole and this thing will answer you. And that was amazing. And I didn't even think of it that way. So I'm not really sure how far it will go. It may go very, very far. At this point, I'm letting it live its own life, and going back to edit based on what I'm seeing, the feedback that I'm getting, and we will see.
So you're saying you could type English and it responds in Creole?
Yes.
Because for somebody like me, who I don't, and I'll admit I don't have all the accurate Creole spellings for words, so I might spell a Creole word inaccurately. Would it recognize it?
For sure.
Yeah?
It will recognize it, and it will respond to you in Creole. Yes, it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's quite interesting, and I could also see this being used in the classroom setting as well, to teach kids to embrace the Creole language and the Creole culture.
Definitely, and of course we can teach the students how to responsibly use AI. That is a conversation. It can be used as an icebreaker.
Yeah.
Even our students, like you were saying, they are digital natives. They are very versed in there. When I created that bot, my daughter said to me, but I created 4 bots already.
So you're not impressive. I did 4.
So for them, it's very, very different. They are in the online world, and they know how to use these things. So they maybe will teach us a few things.
Yeah. Well, remind us how we can have access to Mildred and have some conversations with her.
Okay, so you can find the link on my social media platforms, Digital Learning and Pedagogical Solutions. I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn. You can find it on my personal page too, Adriani Coleman. I have the link open. You click on it, and you have to sign up, but it's really not difficult. You just use your email or your phone number, and you get access to the bot free.
Awesome. Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Is there any other things that you'd like to share with us as it relates to Mildred or just AI and
The work you're doing.
the work that you're doing?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. So at Digital Learning and Pedagogical Solutions, we believe in the use of technology in appropriate, ethical ways, and we are looking at how we can help businesses, organizations, schools, students, individuals to use the AI in a proper manner or in a way that they can learn and grow.
Perfect.
Okay.
Adriana,
so
thank you so much.
Thank you
Yeah.
too.
All right, we're going to take our final break, and when we come back, we wrap things up. Don't go away.